man, it's quite a bitter pill we're about to swallow here. This is gonna get bad. I've seen it before, but man, it just revolting. Anyways, kids, don't join the game or click.
You are not his father.
Look at she's
Sorry.
livid. He gets this.
Ron, get her.
Sorry.
Calm down, baby. It's okay.
Everybody's going to console her. Look at this man. She's weeping her eyes out, and he's silently crying and just knows that nobody gives a fuck about his feelings. Listen to this. He's holding in, being strong, not a whimper being uttered. It's okay. No, it's not okay. You've destroyed a man, destroyed a family, and destroyed someone who was innocent in this matter. I mean, this is crazy. Like, yo, why should she be getting any attention over this? Like, there's no surprise. It's not like, it was great. Somebody ran up inside you. You opened your two legs to commit this atrocity. And you knew it. You knew it. That's the worst. What's the worst part about it? There's no mystery when women conceive who's the mother. The fatherhood can always come into question because we don't know. We don't know. Because the mother carries the child. Father gives the seed. But who germinated? Unless you do a paternity test without 100%, beyond 100%, beyond a shadow of a doubt, we don't know. All right, let's get into some of the comments, man. If she's saying, I don't know who it is, then it isn't just one other guy. There's multiple. Disgusting. Exactly. So she's like, I don't even know who it is. How could you not know? You took that much sausage that you don't know whose kielbasa it is? Like, you don't know if it's McDonald's, you don't know if it's Burger King, you don't know if it's Wendy's. You went to all them places in one day, huh? Like, it's insane that, like, the lack of accountability. Hey, and all for what? For what? Never underestimate a woman's ability to play the victim in any situation. Yeah. This is something she did to him. Not he did to her, but you look at, if you looked at it from the outside in without any foreknowledge of the situation, you would assume that he did something to her. He wasn't acting out of emotion. He wasn't being, like overly dramatic and stuff. You would think that, he wronged her, but it's actually the opposite. When women cry in public, those tears are for show. The tears that women shed in private are real. These are a performance. Because, like, you're trying to manipulate the situation. Garner the sympathy, make it, like, weaken the emotions of everyone else around you so they forget or dampen the impact of, you being a fucking 304. Like, this is nuts, man. Like, no. Of us that are, they're stoic, still see you for what you are. She realized that she lost her income and he found out the child ain't his. Those are tears of a father who cares. Like, he is deeply wounded by this. He's hurt. Like, like all the time, the money, resources, love, and care he's poured into the child that isn't even his. But until today, he was under the impression that it was. Nope. And he won't get any of that back. And worse, he cared for the child, and he's probably he's gonna still be liable legally for this child. He's gonna have to pay child support. He's going to have to. I mean, like, just the loss of wages and, like, just time invested. And then the heartbreaking thing is the innocent party, the truly innocent party in this, not just that he is, but the child loses out. And then they still got to find who the father is. Fractured home. All because of freedom and independence. He's a man. I don't care if he's sad. It just simply means he's weak. Yeah, we know that if we shed tears, public place, in front of, women, not going to garner any sympathy. No one's going to be empathetic for you. But, I mean, and he was wronged. He has a right, if anybody, to, break down and cry, loud, wail. No, but he knows. And this isn't just a, happenstance. It's internalized. It's so internalized that it shows, in the, results and the outcome. He's crying like that because that's his subdued reaction. In private he may break down, but he can't afford to, he has to put on a brave face. He has to. He doesn't have a fucking choice. Her, on the other hand, woman cries, "Oh, are you okay? What happened? Did someone hurt you? Hope you feel better soon." The sad thing is, we know what she did. We know that she's a liar, that she's a scumbag, that, she isn't worth a damn. She's a horrible person. And yet she still garners sympathy from the judge. The bailiff goes in to comfort to make sure she can stand. She can, this thing that, this horrible thing that's happened to her, that, that's done to her. No, she did it. She perpetrated this shit. And she is receiving what he should be. Yet he can't because he's a man. Like, these are the double standards we live with in society. Man, we don't complain about it. Like, he's not complaining. I don't think you'll see him complain and make a TikTok about it. He's just going to go about his business and go about his day, go about his life, because at the end of the day, nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. People will hurt you and then act like you hurt them. Like, this is crazy. It's funny I'm saying that. Crazy that it's coming from the Joker. But it's true. Doesn't matter that the words are coming from a madman, literally, himself. But, it's just wild. That's why you have to, self-respect. Check people. When they cross the line or disrespect you, you gotta set them straight. Because you tell people how to treat you by you not, correcting them in their attitude, their behavior, snide comments, remarks, gestures, my favorite, the passive-aggressive shit. You gotta set a tone with that shit. If you don't, you'll be suffering on the inside while they're doing fine. And then when you finally do step to them, they'll act all offended and pretend and put on this, this visage and this performance to vilify you as the villain. When the whole time you're, the Heath Ledger in the story. Like, man, people will act a fool. Like, if it record stuff, because if it wasn't for, some sort of evidence in private, she shamed him and dogged him out and she gaslit the fuck out of him, telling him that, all this, that, and the third. And when he brought her here, proven she had no leg left to stand on, she resorted to her only weapon, crying to garner sympathy. It's insane. She knew how to get all the attention switched to her side. Exactly. Boy, they know where to hit, where it hurts. Cry out grape or, these performances. I had, women do it. You gotta be, just walk away. Just walk away. And this is why, I'm going to say it in a later comment, but this is why, certain things are so important as men. Checklists, to check for things, to vet a woman. You gotta vet her. If she's going to be close to you, she has the potential to do catastrophic harm to you financially, emotionally, by way of the law. You got to make sure that you somewhat know who you're dealing with, because you can't vet a person 100%, but you can get a pretty good picture of who they are and how they react in situations and how they handle responsibilities and whatnot. And history is very important as well. This is how men have been conditioned to deal with things. She committed the infidelity, and she gets the sympathy. Tell me who's got it harder. My heart goes out to this brother. You feel for him because you see him literally eviscerated in front of the public mass. This isn't private. This is public. And yeah, he went on the TV show. He knows the repercussions and whatnot. But thank you, brother, for this. Because it puts, further example 35,766,245 that you really have to hold women accountable. That's why body count matters. Like, you can't, like, people say, like, oh, well, you're gonna, no, it's a history log of who this person is, what they did, how they operate, how they think, how, what is the best indicator of future behavior? The past. I ain't saying go back to the future like Michael J. Fox, but you really gotta check in on that. And be like, oh, well, she might lie. Sit with the liar. Let some person talk long enough. Don't hang themselves on their own words and their own deeds and their actions. People can only hide for so long. They can only pretend for so long. So, I mean, like, say, like, oh, she's, like, this also, like, having standards and boundaries are very important. People say, oh, well, it's control of behavior, he's abusive. No. Like they say, I only expect things out of people, who I really, really like, trust or want to be in a relationship with, or whether that be business or friendship or romantic. If I don't have expectations, I'll let you do it. There's no accountability. If I hold you accountable, that means I really respect you. I really truly do love you. So, I mean, like, you saying, like, oh, I can't wear this and going out. I just want to be free. It's to protect you from yourself, as well as, your reflection of me. It's just not willy-nilly. You go out here, like, it's a bad reflection on me if I let, I'm with somebody and they going out doing whatever and not even trying to, honor the vows of our, marriage, or respect the person that they're with. Because there's certain things that are disrespectful that, people do. And so, I mean, it's crazy that people just think that, like, free will means no responsibility. No. With great responsibility comes, great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man lied, but it really does ring true. You cannot just go out and do whatever the fuck you want. We have such great freedoms because, the people, the military, they protect the country, and that just the projection of that image provides that insulation of protection, even if it's somewhat, it's not tangible. It can't be seen with the naked eye, but just a threat of so many things keeps other people, other men, other countries at bay, and that allows us to, live in relative freedom in the U.S. and in other, countries. But anyways, we're gonna stop here, man. It's just illuminating video. I mean, further illuminating for me truth, but for you, people that are watching, doubt it. But it shows a lot of things. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Devastating video, man. Sad, but I pray that his brother was able to move on with his life, and he got red pilled because he needs it. Damn it.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron, Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.